was a good week for both benching and squatting this last week. Quite pleased. I did put some of my videos in fast mode, fast forward, so that it wouldn't bore you too much because I did a fair amount of rep work, at least on the bench press. So bumped it up this week and hit 335. Didn't quite hit my 20 rep goal, but came close and came back, and I think I hit 17 reps on the second set. So, normally I don't do this stuff that long, these volume cycles, but I've got some specific goals that I'm trying to hit there, and just going after it, seeing what I can do. And really trying to focus. It doesn't look like it because that's what you see with my elbows, but trying to be explosive all the way through to lockout, which is something I really need to focus on. And then same thing, that's what I'm really doing on the slingshot here, is really making sure I'm firing all the way hard through lockout. Again, it probably doesn't look like it because that's just what my angle allows. One thing I want to talk about this week is, I put this in slow-mo here. I do a lot of my shoulder movements actually walking. I do these bottoms up, requires a lot of stability. But I'm doing it slow-mo here so you can see basically the walking motion while you're doing this. Anyone that has a back injury, this is a good approach. Be a bit counterintuitive approach, but it allows you to keep locked in and less of that leaning back, bending on the lumbar spine and trying to push up heavier weights. So we'll step it here into fast motion here in a little bit. Understand, I still have to hold the kettlebells out or any overhead pressing movement out in front of me a long ways because of the elbow lack of range of motion. So given that I'm actually able to stay in a pretty good position while I do these, I think speaks to the value of them. Again, not something that everybody needs to do, but those that are working through trying to restabilize the back, I think this is a good movement. I usually do 4 sets of 10 to 12, and one pass is a set. On the squatting this week, I bumped it up. I only planned on hitting 3 sets with this 700, but speed was pretty good. Second rep was definitely down on all the sets, but it was moving. Wouldn't normally go this heavy, but I wanted to see what I had in me, and I'm really, really pleased. I mean, a 700-pound safety squat bar squat is freaking awesome. I was stoked to be able to hit this for the 4 sets that I hit it. I did take quite a toll on my upper back between that and actually those bottoms up that you see do the same thing as well, and a few other things in my training right now. My upper back is just taking a really big beating, so decided to not deadlift. And it was also Mother's Day weekend, so the kids came in with me. That's my son. He's doing some
say hi to Papa.
Had a lot of fun doing the sled and a bunch of other stuff this weekend, so thought I'd show that. Good
hi,
times
buddy.
had by all. Back workout, I just kind of played around with a few different things and kind of took it a little bit easy on Saturday. I did hit a really high volume. Oh, there's my daughter. She was getting into it, wanting to lift too. So I hit a really high volume day on Thursday for my circuit training. Thought I'd come in and do some one-arm snatches. Plan was to hit a PR with 175, which I haven't done these for quite some time, and I found out that, you notice I'm doing that with my left arm. My right arm, I just was not able to really get the rotation. You saw that with that first set with the 155. I was having trouble with rotating in with only having one head of the bicep and lacking the rotation. So left arm is now significantly better, which was worse. I'm working in some one-arm dumbbell rows instead of the bent over rows. I should work these in more frequently. Did a bunch of different sets. This is the last set. I think I've got the 88-pound kettlebells here. And again, just crushing the upper back, but what the heck. It's not going to hurt much. This, of course, is my last set, so I thought I'd show you the worst technique there. Always trying to set an example, I guess. In the background, we've got someone doing a what we call a kettlebell faceball, but it's an upright row consisting of some rotation. And here's my son doing a race with Andre. Now watch, nobody likes to be beat by Duffin or even little Duffin, so I think Andre trips him. He must trip him right there. Otherwise, he would have smoked him. That's my story anyway. Did finish out the week with a PR on the hook grip hold. So I was able to, this is fast forward again, so it's not to bore the hell out of you. So this is 5:35, and I did a 70-second hold, which was a PR for me on this. So making some progress. Still trying to hit these multiple times a week, but this was actually the only time I hit it last week. But I guess I hit it for a PR, so I can't complain. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also tell your friends. I seem to be almost on a daily basis getting people saying, hey, how come I've never heard of you before? But, trying to share some knowledge, and that's what I do. So also check out my website, kabukiwarrior.com, some fun, entertaining stories, and hopefully some motivation in life. So we'll talk to you next week.